EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. 15 yards through the air. First down, Washington.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big play there for Washington. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and that'll set up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. That is caught by the tight ends. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Commanders. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. together, defense! Keep it together! Let's make a play here! Let's go, defense! Get defense! Down on the boys! Let's go, baby! Big play here! Big play! Let's make something happen! Come on! Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now a run on 1st down. Whoa. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Bub Means. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. Not much there. Maybe a yard. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he'll be taken down.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's a handoff. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Now Daniels. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And a short pickup down to the 21. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw with Daniels. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air once more on second down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the...
And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Saints are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. First and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. That one good for 26 yards. Daniels now on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. On play action, Daniels. He'll look deep, left sideline. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Slot man in motion right. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on 4th down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. They'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Back to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
On 1st down, Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Commanders.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact Does so successfully, and it's a first down. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good run there on second down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So, well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Game on. Bub Means. Touchdown Saints. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give up the middle. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Going for it all. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, Doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He'll get this out to the left flat. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They'll run here. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Throwing is Daniels. Open man is Davis. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Here's 1st down. This one complete to Oliver.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So, it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.